What is biodiversity? Biodiversity is a term that represents the total variety of all lives on Earth. What is climate? Climate is the average weather in a given area over a longer period of time. I'm welcoming you to the group Biodiversity and Climate Vlog.
Shall I say, good afternoon, I am Aliona Sharosical. I believe in a quote by David Suzuki that if we pollute the air, water, and soil that keeps us alive and well, no amount of money will save us.
Greetings! I am Afia Ayabis, 18 years old, and I am certain that if we protect the environment, we protect ourselves.
Namaste! I am Philomerical Escalonza, 19, from Bachelor of Arts in International Studies. I believe saving of Earth is the first and foremost responsibility of everyone. Just do it and save the Earth.
Hi, this is Samantha Ziz Dika, a first-year tourism management student, saying a beautiful environment starts with you.
Hi, I am Michael Afro, 19, all the way from Bachelor of Arts in International Studies. And I believe in the saying that keep calm and go green. Hello Philippines! Hello world! Maayong adlaw sa tanan. Last night, Cagayan de Oro City experienced a heavy rainfall and it caused a flood in the city. Live from Cagayan de Oro City, we have Miss Afia. Miss Afia, what really happened in the city? In just a few hours of just heavy rainfall, it caused a very severe flood.
Yes, MJ. Right now, we are live in Cagayan de Oro City, and as you can see, the flood is very severe. Flood is one of the effects caused by climate change, and it can really damage the environment. A lot of people and animals were affected in this crisis. Flood occurs because of the rising of the sea and the great and unexpected storms caused by the alteration of the weather patterns. This is why it flooded in Cagayan de Oro City, because the city is very near in the ocean. And people think that the flood rises so fast because of the stocked plastics in the canals. How can this be addressed? This will not be solved if everyone is not willing to help. It is important that the community has the heart to care for the environment, as simple as planting trees, cleaning the surroundings, throwing the waste in the proper places and not on the oceans, or recycling can address this issue. If this became a practice, it will give them a sustainable life. Also, the government can be a way to lead people in minimizing the negative effects caused by the climate change. They can produce laws and regulations to reduce the flooding. Back to you, MJ.
Thank you so much, Miss Afia. Now we have our very beautiful weather broadcaster live from Manila, Philippines. We have Miss Salamanta. Miss Salamanta, what's the weather for today?
Hello MJ, we are live here in Metro Manila, and as you can see, it is very hot today. Residents in Metro Manila may experience a heat index of 39 to 41 degrees Celsius in the next 3 to 4 days. Pag-asa defines heat index as human discomfort index that gives the apparent temperature or what humans perceive or feel as the temperature affecting their body. Heat index in Manila is rising caused by the warming of sea surface temperature in the Pacific and can affect air and sea currents. But what we experience now is not normal, and it is because of man-made activities such as cutting down trees and burning of fossil fuels, which add enormous amounts of greenhouse gases to those naturally occurring in the atmosphere, increasing the greenhouse effect and global warming. The best solution to address this issue is to curb the felling of trees by enforcing a series of rules and laws to govern it. By banning clear-cutting of forests, this will curb total depletion of the forest cover. It is a practical solution and is very feasible. Still, many are entirely unaware of the global warming problem we're facing. Educate your friends, family, and community. By sharing the deforestation facts and its causes and effects, you can make an impact. This is Samantha Ladika saying a beautiful environment starts with you. Back to you, Alona.
Now let's talk about the air pollution in our country. With the Chica Minute, we have Miss Philamate. Miss Philamate, what's your chica there?
Thank you, MJ. My chica for today is about air pollution. According to 2019 World Air Quality Report, the Philippines has a rise in the air quality in the said country. According to research, there are 17 micrograms per cubic meter in the year 2019, which is higher than the average of 10 micrograms per cubic meter. The said research is dangerous to the Filipino people and it can cause asthma, cancer, and heart diseases. Air pollution is one of the main concerns of the new civilized world, which has serious toxicological effects of human health and the environment. It has several different sources of emission, such as burning fossil fuels, industrial emission, indoor air pollution, wildfires, and transportation, and also opening of garbage waste, construction and demolition. But automobiles and industrial processes are the main contributors to air pollution. How to address this issue? To prevent air pollution from these sources, the simplest solution to air pollution is to move away from fossil fuels and replace them with alternative energy sources such as solar, wind, and geothermal energy. Generating clean energy is vital, but it is equally important to reduce our energy consumption through responsible habit and the use of more efficient devices. It is important for the human health that the air we breathe is clean due to man-made contributors to the environment. Let's fight for healthy air and take part for the fight for clean air. Let's work together for the solutions to reduce pollution of all kinds.
From air to chemical pollution, live from Cebu City Station, we have Miss Alona. Miss Alona, what's the issue there?
Yes, thank you, MJ. Chemical pollution is caused from factory environments and activities such as petroleum refineries, mineral mining, transportation, pesticide and insecticide usage in agriculture, and home activities. Chemical pollution should be avoided by the use of less ecologically damaging pesticides or the cultivation of crop strains with inherent insect resistance, and other maintenance chemicals should be non-toxic. Changing a manufacturing process to reduce waste, and so on. Pollution avoidance saves money and saves the environment. Pollution prevention benefits the environment while also boosting economic growth by allowing industries to produce more efficiently and reducing the amount of trash that has to be handled by homes, businesses, and communities. We should remember that there is only one planet that is habitable. The Earth is abundant in nature and we have to conserve this planet for future generations. If biodiversity suffers, species including humankind suffers too.
Live from Surigao City, we have MJ. MJ, what's the issue there? Yes, thank you so much, MJ. Here in Surigao, mining is anywhere to be seen. Greatly accelerated by human activities since 1960, deforestation has been negatively affecting the natural ecosystems, biodiversity, and the climate. Alam niyo ba, or do you know, that Philippines is the 5th country in the world that is home for its richness in minerals? Over 18% of the forest lost due to mining activities. We all knew that deforestation is the cutting or clearing of trees or forest. It is a very serious environmental concern since it can result in the loss of biodiversity, not just the biodiversity, but also the disturbances of our water cycle, damage in natural habitats, and soil erosions. Some of the causes of deforestation is the agriculture, which is they cut trees to provide a land to where they plant, housing for the house, buildings and factories or infrastructures. The fuel we use in wood to cook food and other activities, and lastly, furnitures and paper. We all know that some of our furniture are made up of wood and papers are basically made from trees. Deforestation also has its natural causes like wildfire, flood, drought, and climate change. So what really is the best way to help this issue or to avoid this issue? As an individual, we must do the easiest way in protecting our environment, which is planting trees, recycling papers, and avoid eating of meat and cooking wood for cooking. These are just the easiest way to really help our planet and environment. So what are you waiting for? Tanong na para makatabang ka!